Test here, test, test. Test here, test, test. Test here, test, test. We're good. Xavier, if you can hear me, if you don't mind running just a warm-up game or something on any level, just so I can take a quick sec while Marts is getting their side set up, so I can get the streams aligned. Hello. Bonne nuit, marts. Welcome. Both players good with SPS. Get you a first seed for this. Seed 1 is 7260 Bravo 1. Mart's ready for an 18 start. Xavier, make sure you are on the seed setup and not the just regular old Tetris setup. Whenever you input the seed, make sure you press the option for seed and not just for Tetris. There we go. Alright, both players ready for an 18 start here. Let's count down game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And quick reminder that this is a single elimination set. It is a best of 5 and that is it. Marts with the first Tetris. Marts with an Intuit TurboTax ad. Marts with the well open. Marts finds a Lombard. Goes up to 69. Hey now. Marts up to 91 now. Xavier 29. Marts set up waiting. Marts bid up high. Mart's able to get a Lombard over. Goes to 116 and Xavier 33 right now. Needs to get something over, get the well open. LRJ will do it. I does it just fine. Can get a Lombard over. As a Vit setup, kinda gets it. Mart's 123, Xavier 43. Xavier with a dirty Tetris here. Goes to 69, well now. Mart's 129. Mart's now getting the well back open. Finding a Lombard, gets a Tetris, goes to 154. Xavier can't do anything for the well not being open. Gets it, Tetris, goes to 102. Mart's with a triple to open up the well. Xavier, another Tetris, goes to 125. Mart's 162, goes to 185 off of that Tetris. Mart's set up. Mart's having to cover. Xavier still set up 2 off the bottom. Gets a triple actually. Mart's enjoying about a 40,000 point lead on Xavier here. Both players about halfway through 18. Xavier setup, Mart setup. Lumber not coming for either player anytime soon. Xavier with some horizontal setup, some vertical setups, I mean. Xavier board, top battle will be a 158. Marts is good for game number 1. That was a suffrage route. That was impressive. Let's bump the seed up to 8-3. Xavier has level select. The seed Xavier only increments by the first 2 numbers, so the 60B1 last 4 will stay the same. There we go. All good now. And now Xavier has level select. Shout out to Fries. Xavier set up for an 18 start here, looks like. Mart's ready on 18. Let's get game 2 kicked off here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Crinkle and Kingsman about to face off now. Mart's maintaining a bit of an eye dependency there. Trying to get it opened up here. Xavier off to a bit of a rocky start too. Eye dependent now. Gets it, and is amino shy from being set up. Meanwhile, Mart's not the opening that they wanted either. Xavier now gets set up. Xavier at 55, Mart's at 17 right now. Mart's having to cover the center well again. Xavier, good late minute flip, goes to 79,000 off of Tetris. Mart's 22. Trying to make something out of the center wall Tetris or burn it down. Opts instead to just burn it down. Xavier up high here. High dependent. Gets a Tetris, goes to 105. Mart's 26 right now and is set up with a right well. Mart's gets a long bar over. Mart's up to 49 right now, goes to 50. Xavier at 131 off of another Tetris. Lumber not coming for either player anytime soon. Mart's able to use it, goes to 78. Xavier having to use 2 to open up the well, but uses the 3rd to get a Tetris. Mart's also getting a Tetris up to 101, and Xavier 159. Tetris Mart's 131. Xavier not nailing a T-spin setup. Currently sitting 185. Both players approaching halfway through 18 right now. Tetris Xavier goes to 211. 80k leader for marts here. Takes a triple. LJI dependent there in the middle. Gets it pretty well set up here, marts does. Is set up for a Tetris. Zavier set up now. Both players simul-Tetrising here. Marts 167, Zavier 259, almost 100,000 separates these players. Zavier nailing a Tetris. 110,000 now the difference. Tetris Zavier is the 312. Marts 181 here. 4 lines in the pass relative to Zavier. Zavier another Tetris, 337 now. Mart's getting up high, needing some pieces. Lombard able to go over to the right, but Mart's not able to make much out of the pieces that are coming. Will top at 190. Zavier is good for game number 2. You're not bad, Marts. The game's bad. And I mean that was a suffer seed. We're up to 9-4. What was once a game of 5, now a game of 3. Marts has level select, opting for another 18 start. Both players now ready. Kick off game number 3 here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. IJI the opener. Mart's the first to slam a Tetris. Zavier follows Mart's. Getting one, Zavier following. Both players matching each other in space and time now. Marts potentially setting up for a center well again. Is ready for one. It will be a perfect transfer. Zavier now getting up a bit high and a bit clumsy. Mart's still ready. Won't be a perfect transfer anymore, but still be a nice Tetris. Not ready anymore. We'll get a triple here with a Lombard, but we'll take it. Mart's up to 70 now. Zavier 98. Touches both players. 30k the difference now. Zavier set up in a center well, or in a left of center well, gets it, and gets a well transfer back over to the right. Zavier 170, Mart's 119. Mart's taking a triple there. Tetris Zavier 194. Mart's set up, gets it. Zavier getting 2 J-Tucks. Both players set up, both players seeing Lombars, both players getting Tetrises. 241 plays 175 here, Zavier in the lead. Zavier, good adjustment, not noticing that they weren't Tetris ready, goes up to 266. Marts with a good J spin there. Marts not happy at all with the pieces they're getting. Zavier, meanwhile, goes to 290, 210,000. The difference now, about halfway through 18. Zavier just firing away Tetris after Tetris. Mart's not liking how he's having to use these burns. Managing the stack pretty well, all things considered. Mart's sitting about 140,000 back behind Zavier now. Zavier back down to ground level. Mart's done with the dig. Can establish a right well again. Zavier ready. Zavier sets up, nails another up to 376 here. 30 lines from transition for both players. Marts gets the well open, gets a Lombard over up to 239. Double Tetris for Marts here, needed that. Tetris Zavier. Marts getting the board back under control just in time as 19 draws closer. Mart's about 10 lines to go at 307. Zavier 427 now. Gets a Tetris, goes to 451 with 14 to go. Mart's eye dependent. This one is able to bring the stack down. Mart's wisely setting up some burns here. Zavier up to 475. Mart's still able to get pieces over to the right. Mart's over at 323. Transer's a bit too high and will top out at 323. Zavier, 200,000 points ahead, is good for game number 3. Alright, Mart's time to lock in. Warm-up is done. Mart's on the verge of a reverse sweep. Ish. Would have been if they didn't take the first game. Seed bumps up to A5. Zavier with level select. Sets up for 18, both players ready on the same seed. Let's count down. Game number 4 here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The winner of this match going on to face the winner of Winter and the winner of Richard Wolf VI and Taco Mom. All very loved, very respected names in the classic Tetris community. The player's about next box height, waiting on a Lombard to come. Lombard comes, neither player able to make anything with it. Marts here, a bit of trouble. Able to fit a Lombard in. Zavier gets a Tetris. 34 plays 11 here. Marts. Parity not on Marts' side here, and Zavier is good for game 4 and the set. Oh, Marts, that wasn't a no-show. To your credit, Marts, you have played a good amount of Tetris of your own today. Fatigue, very much a factor here. We'll let Zavier finish this round out, but they are close to the top. Of course, Marts, always happy, always around. We'll be doing a lot of it for Megadiff coming up. Who is live that I can raid? I'm gonna send all to Abaro. That's a great idea. Let's go to Abaro's stream.
Finally, maybe getting Yellow to the Lizard rating with the party at 2. Thank you very much.